Hey!
What do you want, OJ? What's going on?
Nothing. Just wondering how you're enjoying the
Yeah,
juice.
it's pretty good.
Yeah. Wait. What? Pretty good. Just pretty good?
I don't.
What do you
I'm not really
mean,
sure
pretty
to say to
good?
that.
It's orange juice, man.
I don't know. It's pretty good. It's orange juice.
It is not just orange juice. Orange juice is amazing. Enjoy it. Put it into your mouth. Enjoy the juice.
It doesn't say anywhere here about popping OJ heads. I really wish I didn't drink this.
Oh, you think you're so smart,
Just
eh?
calm down.
You think you're so smart.
I don't-
Be respectful.
Like, stop
Orange
being so
juice
sensitive.
is family. OJ is all.
I'm sorry I don't like your family.
OJ is amazing.
You know what? I'm just gonna have something else to drink instead. I'm gonna drink some milk.
No,
Okay, I'm gonna drink some
wait.
milk and
OJ is sorry.
I'm not drinking any.
Don't drink the milk. Don't drink the milk. Drink the juice. Drink the
Sorry.
juice. Oh.
Oh, that's not milk. They want to maintain the status quo, the average, the norm. But you're not like them, and they know it. So they hold you back and try to take what's rightfully yours. Then suddenly, John Rambo presents the show. My name is John, and I'm joined by the man who for the next 1 to 2 hours will be serving up his pulpy pastries. Ladies and gentlemen, OJ is here. Johnny boy!
There we go. Hello.
There's that beautiful face we've been missing.
I think
here.
it's the one to my left on the screen.
How are you, buddy? How you doing, sir?
I'm doing all right.
You got some rags behind you thrown, strewed about? Those pants?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, that's all right. That's all right. Someone might need those later on in the show, and then we'll have them handy.
Yeah, it's a good point. You never know.
You never know. Our intro today, let's talk about this. Of course, the great Mr. Kyle Charles put this together. YouTube.com/MadheadProductions. We've been making him do the intros. He's done like, I don't know, this year, 20? I don't know exactly. But we decided, let's actually help him. Instead of just saying make an intro, let's help him out with it. So he wrote the whole script and everything. And then, OJ, you did the voice there?
I did my voice.
You did your voice. I did my voice. Did you enjoy doing it? The script,
Yeah, it was fun.
A script that wasn't written by me. You ever done that before?
Technically, yes.
Did you like it better?
That's not a fair comparison.
Well, I think it turned out pretty nicely there. It was very well done. And perhaps we'll keep doing that. Because they're better than the ones that we do. Quite frankly.
Well,
So,
I must say, that thing was pretty darn funny.
So
and it's kind of weird seeing my head bouncing around, flipping over, and becoming angry.
you tend to do that. I like it. So, we weren't here last week. We were working on some things. And everyone's very patient with us. That, which I realized. No one was upset about it. Maybe they just don't... There's two ways to take it. Maybe they just don't care there was no show. Or maybe they're just very patient, kind people. That's what I'm going to go with, okay? That's what
Yeah,
we're
I
going
hope
with.
it's that one.
And they're very nice. They hold us gently, rock us back and forth, hold us to their breast, and feed us. But we're here today, just OJ and I, going to try to do a catch-up show. We're going to try to go through the big list, the forum. We told everyone to post comments in the forum, and then we ignored it for like 4 weeks. We're going to try to clean it out today. We got some other shenanigans and fun times ahead. Next week, I'm working on a couple things. I'm working on in negotiations with Mr. Howard, who everyone's been asking to have back on the show.
Yeah.
So we're trying to get him in. It's a working situation. You have to meet his demands, which are intense and severe. You know that. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully next week we'll have Howard. We're going to be here for a couple weeks going. Yeah. Happy about that?
I'm happy to see Howard whenever we can see him.
Good, good. We have a code from Mr. Torberin.
What?
He's given a great offering to the Rambosian people. And the Rambosian people take care of each other, which is wonderful. So I'm going to give it to you. It's for Steam. It's the game Dynamite Jack.
Ooh.
And it's CF3FZ P4 C7A 0 GQY4. Just like that, boom. Somebody got a game out there. Somebody got a game. Don't play it now. There's a show happening.
Yes.
We know all the viewers we can get. Don't do that. So while we were gone, something went on, okay? I went and checked the POJ box, which we have. We have the POJ box, and from time to time we get a nice piece of mail in there from you guys, a nice letter or something. Much appreciated.
Haven't gotten any mysterious powders in a while, which is good.
No. Sometimes I almost wish there was. Sometimes I go and there's nothing. And I go, I would actually accept an explosive device or a powder of some sort. It's better than nothing.
Please don't ship powder, you'll get NSA'd.
But oftentimes I'll get things that aren't for me. A lot of things in Hebrew. A lot of catalogs, Hebrew catalogs.
Huh.
Yeah, some of the stuff looks nice. I don't know how to order it. But I get a lot of things that aren't for me. I got something interesting in there. I'm going to show everyone right now. Here we go. Got this. I pulled this out. I was very surprised and excited about it. Here we go, John. It's a magazine.
Okay.
PM. Pizza Magazine. And as you can
Yes. Dude, they sent it to the wrong address.
And as you can see, well, it's mine now. The Power of Pizza is the title article. There's a picture of a nice pie. And it's on page 36. You can read the article about the power of pizza. It is very powerful. It can end wars and cure disease.
I had pizza for dinner tonight.
Did you?
Excuse me, yes.
But can you imagine this? A whole magazine of pizzas? How competitive is it to get the cover? Like, all these like big magazines, People Magazine, GQ, things like that. It's very competitive.
You gotta imagine.
Yeah.
I mean, for pizza, there's so much you can talk about. The different yeasts to use for raising the dough.
Yeah.
The different amounts of flour, different types of
I think
flour,
you might
the
have
different
planted
types
this.
of tomatoes for the sauce.
Is this our new sponsor? But a nice marguerite. Is that a marguerite on the cover there? Is that what that is?
I'm not sure. Usually that's the one where you've got like some sauce spread out and then little islands of cheese with fresh tomatoes, right?
Yes.
So
what do you
naturally,
think
I
about the
don't like
title?
to
It's
eat it.
just called Pizza Magazine. The PM. You think that's good enough?
It's simple and to the point.
Yeah. What's got in here? The regional annual growth rate of 2013. It's kind of hard for me to say. Of different regions of the Earth, and Eastern Europe has grown by 10% in pizza. Australasia, that's what they wrote, 8.3. North America, 4% growth. It's growing every year. It's out of control.
So Australasia, that counts Japan and stuff too, right?
And here's the.
That would explain the pizza we had.
This is the World Pizza Market,
Soft-boiled egg pizza.
and Western Europe is actually the biggest.
Really?
Yes.
What, in growth or in general?
No, in general, 51%. North America,
Makes sense.
44%.
Makes sense. I mean, Western Europe. I mean, well, where's Italy, John?
Australasia, Europe.
And Britain.
Britain's out there.
That's Western Europe.
So there you go. Perhaps I'll be getting more issues of this, and
I hope so.
I'll know everything.
Though I'll be honest, I
study it.
kind of want to try French pizza now.
It's on a baguette.
Well, I mean,
So
honestly, like France makes really good bread and cheese, also.
Yeah.
So
Didn't
I
you go to
think that
Western
might
Europe
be
last year? You went to Europe, so I think you tipped the scales perhaps in the favor of them over North America. That's what we're gonna go with.
Went to Italy,
Okay. There you go.
so that's Europe.
Here's something that's happening, John. We have a store up right now. We're working on a website that will host this stuff. Like but it's going to be basically through this situation. This is Etsy, which is a very well-known, reputable site for like people that make stuff and sell stuff, right?
Yeah.
So OJ is in control of this. He has put up the store. We have tell us about the store. 3 styles of shirt.
We have 3 styles of shirt in stock at the moment. we have the very limited edition blue StayBallsy t-shirts.
Yeah.
These are very low, folks. Be sure to check the sizes of stock at the bottom of the description because we do not have a whole lot of them.
There's not many of any of them.
What?
There's really not many of any of the shirts.
We have, 9 blue. I don't remember how many black and maybe like 7 schnauzes.
Yeah.
Again, the sizes are listed in the bottom of the listing, so
Right.
please make sure that you order a size we actually have.
And the best part about it, if you order a shirt, any shirt, you're getting the wristbands for free. Oh boy, here comes the music.
Yeah.
So you're going to get the black
blue,
Stay
one
Ballsy
black.
band and the blue Stay Ballsy band with the purchase of the shirt, which is very nice. And you get the shirt too. You get to keep the shirt, which I guess is good as well. But again, this isn't like you buy it and then some third party makes it and then sends it to you and blah, blah, blah. It's actually in OJ's home. OJ has the physical stock. He will touch it with his hands. He will put it in a package. And with the bands, do you have the signed cards anymore or no? We were out of those.
I've still got some signed cards.
We'll get a signed card by myself and OJ, wristbands, and a shirt. Sent to you anywhere in the world, anywhere on the planet, including, we talked about North Korea. Someone asked once, and I said, yes, I would smuggle it across the border. We have people that'll do it for us. Kyle Charles will do it. We'll tell him if you tell him to do it, he'll do it. So that's how it goes. And we don't do Kickstarter. We don't do any of that stuff. But this kind of thing helps us out a little bit in the creation of projects and things. I think last time we were able to buy our new microphone because it was just straight up shirts. So it's not it's not like OG's taking the money and going buying pizzas and pizza magazines, as far as I know.
Pizza magazine.
So there you go. And you can find out if you give the address, right?
Yes.
Promotion's never been a strong suit over here. This is Nick of the Woods. Go to etsy.com/shop/theepicmail. Or you go to etsy.com and type in the Epic Mail. Or you just follow the link, which will be on the video on the YouTube channel.
Nice.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, and I'm making sure to say, check description for availability because we don't have a lot, and I don't want somebody to
Get the wrong size. But if you do it the wrong size, we'll help you out. We're not gonna just take the money and run, you know.
Yeah, I mean, we'll give them the money back. I just don't want people to be like, sweet shirt, and then go.
We gotta give a shout out to Mr. Mark Crown.
Yeah,
Because
he's amazing.
As you see here, it says one sale. Right here, one sale. This has been up for a couple days. Mark is always there. We love Mark. He's always there for us.
It's pretty awesome.
What would we do without him, right? So there you go.
Yeah.
Schnoz made hole punch. Getting further and further along. Really excited about this. I am.
Pretty good run.
OJ
the other
usually. You show stuff to OJ. Usually he's pretty in the middle on things. Doesn't get too high or too low. Pretty good is usually what he usually says. It's pretty good. If you get that out of him, then that's solid. But I showed him some stuff last week, and he, lit up. So I was like, okay, I did it. I impressed this lunatic. And we filmed some stuff. We had some fun filming this weekend.
Yeah, it was good.
Last weekend. So we're definitely getting there, and we're on the road. It's the biggest project I've ever taken upon myself to do. It's I think that the rough patches are behind me because a lot of it was just kind of learning so much. I've got a new program I'm using, so that was really much of the battle was learning how to use that the best way, and how to implement all the things you want to do that's in your head, and then how to do it, but we're there now. It's just kind of the construction phase. So good with that. And I also brought up last time we did a show how all of you could be in Schnozman Hole Punch. All you gotta do is make a 10-second video of yourself in your homemade superhero costume. One person did send a video.
Nice.
If you want to do a still shot, if you don't have a video device, some people told me that you can do a still shot.
Yeah,
That's perfectly fine as well.
that's fine.
And we don't need it for probably another couple weeks. So we'll see what happens with that. Hopefully we'll get a few. Like I said, if we get a bunch, then it'll work the way I want it to. If we only get a few, then we'll do something else with it, but we'll still use it in some fashion. So StayBallsy@gmail.com is where to send it. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, OJ?
Yeah.
So I was going to do elephant facts today,
Elephant facts.
which is a staple of the show. It's amazing that there's so many facts that you could just do one every week.
About elephants.
About the same animal. It's just insane. But I discovered something in my travels. You got to get deep in the bowels of the internet, John, to really find the good stuff. But I found out something. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Hope this is the right thing. This exists. This exists, my friends. How do I describe this? Okay, so in New Jersey, of all places, they built this giant elephant in the 1800s. Do you know more about this, John, than I do? John?
I lost you again.
Oh, okay. I'm telling you about the giant statue in New Jersey.
Oh, it's glorious.
It's Lucy. And it was built in the 1800s for some reason. And here's some photos of this thing. Look at this.
It's gorgeous.
Look at the eyes. See the eyes?
They're beautiful.
Did you read the history of it or anything?
Yeah, I read the history of it. It's kind of crazy what's been going on with this little gigantic
What did you
elephant.
find out?
Well, it was designed by an architect who actually ended up designing several other giant elephants.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Of which Lucy here is the only one that remains standing.
Right. And you could actually go inside of this thing, and the actual phrase that they use to promote this, the only elephant you could walk through and come out alive. That's the actual slogan that they made for this. Here's some pictures of it. Look at this one. This is the rear end of the elephant. The anal cavity, is that what you call that? It's actually a window on Lucy. Yeah.
That seems... I don't know how to feel about that.
Look at the eyes. Stare at the eyes.
I feel better now.
And look at this. People got married at it. There was a wedding. Here's another one. You could do this at it. Whatever's happening. And you could do that at it.
Didn't one of the
I'm not
elephants?
sure what this
I think
is.
it was this one.
Yeah.
Lucy got turned into a hotel for a while.
Lucy
And
was a hotel.
a house.
Really?
Yeah.
You know quite a bit about this.
There were 7 or 8 pages worth of history.
Yeah. What is this girl doing here with this elephant piece?
Well, you can see Lucy's tongue in the shot.
Yeah.
And Lucy's trunk and Lucy's tusk.
Right.
So she doesn't seem angry.
Oh shit!
So the girl
Something's
doesn't
happening.
seem-
Something's happening.
Wait, dude, she's pulling her underwear
Hold on,
down.
something's
What the
happening.
frell?
I lost control.
Greetings. For many moons, I have watched your show. You have brought great honor to my kind, and I am pleased. I love all Rambosians, but I especially enjoy the pulpy one. His ponytailed hair, swinging in the wind, reminds me of a great elephant cock. Trunk. Yes. I invite all Rambosians to New Jersey to enter inside me, especially the pulpy one. It will be great times for all. See you soon.
Did you hear any of that, or that was just only me hearing that? Or did everyone hear it? Are you there?
Yeah, Lucy.
Did you stare into the red eyes?
Lucy is everything. I must go inside.
I don't know if you heard what she said. She said that
I
your
love Lucy.
ponytail reminds her of a swinging elephant cock. Elephant trunk, and that she wants you to come to her.
She wouldn't say that.
That's what she
She's
said.
beautiful.
That's what I heard. I wrote it. I took notes.
She is beautiful. She would never utter such a...
So, OJ, since it seems that you're taken by Lucy, do you think that maybe perhaps one day, since the weather's getting warmer and whatnot, you and I, we head down to Jersey, we bring the cameras, we bring ourselves, we drive through the car on the roads, and we go to Lucy, we go inside Lucy, and we make a little documentary of our trip and everything. What do you think about that?
Let's leave now.
Should we do a Kickstarter? How much do you think we would need for something like that? 50 grand or 100?
I would give 100 grand for Lucy.
No, we're not gonna do that. We are gonna do this, right? We're gonna do that.
Yes.
What we'll do is we'll go.
Whoa,
we'll hit up
whoa.
a few different locations, and it'll be John and OJ go to New Jersey, and we'll make an
But yeah, no,
video
I'm
about it.
cool going to Jersey. Yeah, it's
And we're
fine.
gonna go inside Lucy, and she's gonna talk to us like she just did.
What?
Oh, forget it.
Okay.
Okay, don't worry about it.
Yeah, but no, I'm fine with going to Jersey.
Okay. I'm glad.
This water's a lot emptier than I remember.
Can you hear me? Because you sent me a message saying you can't hear me.
I can hear you again now.
You couldn't hear me for a bit?
Yeah, twice.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
It seems
Skype
like
has
this
been a
gets
jerk.
worse like as time goes on. You know that? Is that true?
Yes.
It's kind of weird. But we could probably do a show one day talking about all the various different things we've used to make the show.
Yeah, that's
It'd be
true.
pretty boring. But maybe,
Yeah, we
maybe,
can still
maybe that's
do
what
it.
we want to do. Because some people don't understand. Like sometimes you got to do a bad one so the next one looks better. That's a method. Right? You do a sandbag show. And then you do you sandbag. Like you don't do as good
Oh,
as you can.
like you weigh it down?
Yeah, and then you look better the next time. Oh wow, you've much improved show. Yeah, so there you go.
I can't argue with that.
Yeah. Well, Lucy, man, I could not believe that existed. I was going through pictures of elephants that I do usually on Wednesdays for an hour, and then that doesn't look like a real one. What is that? And I just
Yeah.
people need to know. Someone should have told me that. I feel mad almost.
How did we not hear about this?
No one told us about that.
Dude, New Jersey is right there. How did we not know that this
We're
was a
going.
thing?
We're gonna make a whole thing about this in the future. So.
We'll have to.
So, ladies and gentlemen, here's something. We're talking about marketing and things like that nature. Because I think that's the problem we've always had here at JohnRamboPresents Studios. We never knew how to market stuff, get ourselves out there. But there are companies that are very good at this. And a big slogan from a few years ago, and hopefully this is the right one.
Oh, yeah. Huge.
Got milk. Remember that? Mm-hmm. Got milk. This was a huge phenomenon. People didn't like milk anymore. They found out that it caused lung cancer. It had arsenic in it. It is bad for your health. They banned it from bars and whatnot. But they said, no, we need to do something to get people to drink this milk and buy this poisonous thing. And they did it.
Yes.
Got milk. People all did it. Into it. Sold milk through the roof. They
A little bit of the old ultra pasteurized.
So what's happening now? Tell us. They're changing this?
They're changing the Got Milk slogan.
Yeah, to what?
After many years.
Yes, to what?
The new milk slogan, everyone,
Yeah.
from the National Dairy Council.
Wow, this is the first announcement on the show, yeah.
Milk Life!
Milk Life, and this is a true thing. People, you guys lie on the show. You make things up. You're having a laugh, having a joke. No, this is a real thing. Look it up. Milk Life is the new slogan. And you like it, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's just been so inspirational.
Inspirational.
Yeah.
Explain that to me. Why is it inspirational?
Well, it's like milk is what the cool kids are going to drink now. I mean,
Milk is
everyone's
cool
talking
now.
about
Milk is finally cool.
yeah.
For the
I mean,
first
it's
time.
always been ice cold, but now it's finally cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I could just, they're trying to make it popular with the kids, and I think it's really going to resonate. I mean, you should
Milk
just listen
Life. Milk Life.
Milk, what?
Milk Life.
Milk Life.
Yeah.
Sorry, you zoned out a bit again.
Okay, it's all right.
Thanks, Skype. But yeah, like it's so much like, some new rappers are coming out with their own milk-based songs because this is something that people are gonna want to get when they're out in the town, when they're down at the clubs.
Of course.
And naturally, being the fine folks that we are, we've looked into some of the lyrics for the new milk-based rap that's going to come out.
Right.
Some people are calling it frap because you can make a frap out of milk,
Uh-huh.
like a milk rap.
Uh-huh.
So it's not going to sound quite right because the music's not done yet, so there's no music at all.
Yeah, no music at all.
All right. I'm thirsty and I'm on the go. Gotta get myself a drink fo show. Head to a bar because I know what's up. Gonna put something that's ice cold in my cup. Go over to the tender and asks, hey, want a beer? Turn to the man and I say, you think I'm some kind of idiot here? I'm thirsty and I'm smart. I don't want no strife. Fill my cup with dairy. That's right. Milk Life!
Whoa.
Yeah. Bam.
That was rough.
That's...
Is there more or is that it?
No, there's another one I found.
Okay, go for it. Badass.
Again, for all these clubbing kids.
Yeah.
I'm down at the bar and I'm needing a drink, but I gotta have something that'll help me think. I'm hungry and I'm thirsty and I need a fix, so let's add something thick and white to the mix. It's a food, it's a drink, and it's all that you need. Vitamins and proteins to help you succeed. It's got sugar, it's got nutrients, and it's got fat. That's right, my friends, milk is where it's at.
Wow.
Yeah.
So a lot of these raps are coming out. Kids are into this. Milk is back, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Milk life.
Back in a big way.
Milk life.
It's the whole deal.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that was experience there.
Oh, and of course, when we're talking
Yeah.
about milk, you
Oh,
know
there's
it's
more, I'm
always
sorry.
fresh.
Fresh milk.
Yeah.
Even better. Well, see, that's a situation where they took a slogan that became passé. It became old. The old generation. The old gods must die, John.
Yeah, the old milk slogan expired.
The young bucks must rise.
It was past its date.
Exactly, yes. Like so many things in life.
It curdled.
Stale milk. See what I did there? I'm playing along with it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. So, I'm thinking, why doesn't everyone do this? Why don't they do what milk has done? Why don't they refresh, renew themselves? They need help. And they need help from us here on the show.
Of course, everyone does.
That's what I'm thinking. So, I have compiled a list. You have this list? It's a list of various slogans for corporations and companies and restaurants and stores and whatnot. And we're going to go through them. We're going to try to create better slogans for these companies.
Yeah, I mean, if milk's going to get rid of got milk, which honestly, I think there's no way to beat that.
Right. Because, of course, these multi-million-dollar corporations need help from us to do this.
Yeah.
Okay. So, here's a KFC. We're going to start with KFC. They have a couple that they've used over the years. The first one they've used, I don't know when this was, finger licking good.
Yeah.
Finger licking good.
Yeah, that just sounds inappropriate.
It's offensive to you.
It makes me wonder what they're talking about.
Right. What are you licking? It does say finger first, but does that mean something else?
It could easily be something else.
Yeah, right.
So what would we replace that with?
I don't know. Let's go to the next one, though. The next one that they came up with later on. Buy a bucket of chicken and have a barrel of fun.
Well,
KFC.
where's my dang barrel? I could just picture like a bunch of, people over there like, I'm distilling bourbon at home, but I got to store it somewhere. You said I could get a barrel?
You're promising a barrel, but you're not really getting one. It's a metaphor.
Yeah.
Well, I think I like this one for the fact that they're focusing on the bucket. You're getting the chicken. You're also getting a bucket.
Yeah,
right?
and who knows what you can use that bucket for. Look, if that bucket can
do.
hold, like, chicken that greasy, you can store anything in that bucket.
Right, and here's
that
the
bucket
thing.
is probably cleared as radiation shielding.
KFC is one of the foods that can upset your stomach. It usually will. Multiple greases, meat that really isn't chicken. I'm not sure what else it actually is made of. But you don't have to worry that you might get sick because you have a bucket at your disposal. In the car, eating the chicken.
Mm-hmm.
The stomach starts making the noise. No problem.
Nope.
I have a bucket that I got for free.
Yeah.
So that should be part of the slogan there.
I mean, yeah, like, if you get sick from eating the chicken while driving,
Yeah.
you can just barf in the bucket.
There you go.
Got
That's-
a barf bucket. It comes with its own barf bucket.
Right. Well, I was thinking actually if you had diarrhea, use the bucket.
Can't it be both?
I think vomit should go out the window while you're driving.
Literally.
Yes. So there's the slogan right there. I think you just came up with it. Comes with a barf/diarrhea bucket. There you go.
Got you covered at both ends. KFC.
Here's the next one, Subway. And their slogan is Subway Eat Fresh. What's interesting about them is they actually have the name of their thing in the slogan. You know?
Subway. Eat fresh.
That's actually in it. Yeah, Subway Eat Fresh, Subway.
It's like,
Yeah.
it's just redundant. I don't understand
It's
why.
okay. It's smart. I think it's smart. Because you can't forget what the thing is. Right? Because then you're like, I'm loving it. Is that McDonald's? Is that Staples?
Could be anything.
Right? Is that Radio Shack? I don't know.
I mean, I could love Radio Shack.
Everyone loves Radio Shack. So with this one, I don't know what you want to say about it, but Subway Eat Fresh, I'm thinking like the negative part is that eat. It seems very tiring.
Well, it's a restaurant. You're supposed to.
Yeah, but it sounds like, why do I have to come here and eat? I have to work, right? So maybe what they could do is change their plan where they actually have someone feed you. And it could be the new slogan, we feed you fresh.
Subway, be fed fresh.
Exactly, that sounds a lot better to me. What do you have on this one? Anything with the fresh idea?
I mean, if you want to get the meat eaters, Subway, eat flesh.
Oh my god, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
And it is meat, so...
I mean, you don't have to have a meat sandwich, but...
Eat the flesh
Yeah.
of creatures that once existed. Be fed the flesh of creatures. That's the new slogan for Subway. Boom. Done.
And it didn't even cost $1
It
million.
didn't even take 5 minutes. Okay, this is what we're dealing with here. Taco Bell is 2.
Yeah.
The first one, think outside the bun. Which you're assuming that people are thinking in a bun,
Yeah.
or only thinking of buns.
Yeah.
Which is a little presumptuous on their part.
Well, I think I can see where Taco Bell's coming from.
Uh-huh.
They don't want you to think about your buns. Because if you think about your buns, you're not going to go to Taco Bell.
It's similar to the KFC. And you don't get the bucket at Taco Bell.
No, man, you're
So-
lucky. They give you like this weird like tissue paper stuff.
Yeah. You could blow your nose with the paper, but that's about as far as you could go with the
Yeah.
hygiene afterwards. So there you go. And then the next one they came up with, head for the border, which almost sounds like some sort of warning. Or like a call for help.
Yeah,
You
head
know,
to the bathroom. It's
Head
Taco
for the
Bell.
head for the border. There's something coming.
Like, okay, I could see that. You know what would be funny?
Yeah.
If every country that has a Taco Bell is just warning people that like Taco Bell is a sign. Whatever country you're in, you have to be not in that country. Find the border and get out.
Take
now.
that tissue paper and run to the border.
We have to find which countries don't have Taco Bells and go move there right now. That's
Yeah,
what
but-
Taco Bell's saying when they say,
Yeah, what if you're in a place
Head
that's
to the
surrounded by water? There is nowhere to go. There is no border, sir. I don't know what to do.
you're done.
So what's the new slogan here? We didn't come up with one. We just kind of... I don't know what to say about this. I don't think
The
they need
place
one.
you get the bright blue Mountain Dew.
I think they just should be Taco Bell. That's all you need. You know?
Yeah.
It's all self-explanatory, I think.
Head for the border. Get your fourth meal.
Anything-
You know what? Taco Bell.
Get
No.
your fourth
Wait.
meal.
We can roll with this.
I forgot about that one, yeah. They created a new meal. There's only 3 meals in a day. They took it upon themselves. Let's create a whole new meal. It's Taco Bell.
I got it. One does not simply walk into Mordor, head for the border, Taco Bell.
Fourth
It's
meal.
Hobbit's theme.
That's
It's got
kinda-
like 11 meals a day.
I'm upset now with them. They create a whole new meal, and you have to have their food.
Yeah.
And it's at a weird time, 1 a.m. I don't know. They're done. They lost. Next is Burger King. They have a few. Actually, several.
Yeah.
Have it your way, Burger King.
Well, I wasn't planning on having it anyone else's.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, that would be terrible. Like, if you go to a burger restaurant and you have to get your burger however the person to your left wants it.
That'd be kind of interesting to me.
F that sauce. Dude to my left,
You
what
don't
if he
even-
wants like a
What about a
mayonnaise
restaurant? You don't even know what you're
slathered
getting.
mustard riddled piece?
You go to a restaurant, it's fun. You go to a restaurant, it's a whole new idea. A new concept we just created. You don't know what it is. Have it our way, and they create something, and you might like it. There might be a new food you never had,
Yeah.
some sort of Middle Eastern thing on a stick that you don't know what it is.
Okay, you know what? Okay, how about this?
Some sort of a ferret that's
Every
fried.
time. No, John, we got
These
something.
olives
yeah.
in them. Yeah.
Every time you go to the restaurant, each table orders an appetizer for one other table.
No, it should be
And
the whole
that-
meal, John. You're not going
The whole
far
meal?
enough. You're not going
Oh
far
no,
enough from
no,
this concept.
no! You can't do it like that. People are just gonna be like, blah.
All right, so the next one, I don't even remember this one. Maybe you guys know. Sometimes you've got to break the rules. Burger King, that was a slogan?
Well, didn't you hear about the Burger King riots of 1989?
Sometimes you got to break the rules to get
No,
your
the
Burger
slogan came out, so people were like, "All right, So they go to order their food, just take it, try not to pay, punch the cashier in the face, and run.
What are these rules they're breaking? Is it like the health code or something? That's what I'm thinking.
Ooh,
We will not follow the health code. You will get your Burger King.
Hey, you want your food fast? Sometimes you just gotta break the rules.
They also
we didn't
had-
cook it.
We do it like you do it, Burger King. We do it like you would do it.
What is doing it? What doing it are they referring to? There are a lot of doing it.
If you were to have a company that may or may not be serving meat, that paid its employees minimum wage for long hours, it would be very similar to what you get at Burger King.
I do it with something bigger than a quarter-pound burger.
And the last one, I don't remember this one either, but this is a Burger King town, which seems kind of like something maybe like a gang would say. They hired like the Crips to be their spokesperson at this point, I think.
Yeah.
This is a Burger King town. Spray painting on the McDonald's, the burger, you know.
Just like I could just see them demolishing a Wendy's.
This happened, I think, at one point or another.
Yeah.
I don't have a new slogan for them. I think they have enough. They have like 20. They're all very aggressive.
Burger King. It's Burger King.
It's Burger King. I'm going to go with have it our way.
Wait.
And a whole new thing. To separate themselves from McDonald's. Yeah.
All right, here's what we're going to do. I'm just going to take one word from each one. Have rules like
Town.
this.
Town.
Have rules like this.
Like this town.
That's Burger King's new slogan.
This next one's from Pizza Hut. Now you're eating it.
Wait, it's now you're eating.
I'm sorry. Now you're eating.
Now you're eating. Okay. So I could just picture somebody at Pizza Hut just doing this.
Now you're eating.
What? Oh my gosh, you're right. I didn't even think this was food.
So it's actually a very factual and true statement that they put together there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm going to say that one's fine. It's perfect. It's honest. Wendy's has a few. Where's the beef? That's, of course, the one from the 80s, which was very popular. And then the second one, do what tastes right.
Okay, that just sounds right up there with finger licking good.
Yeah, a lot of innuendo.
It's not right, man. That's like when I went to Friendly's and got that sundae.
Yeah.
Like, just you don't need that much innuendo with your food.
Do what you do, it tastes right. They can get a lot of trouble with that, depending on.
You don't have Friendly's isn't on the list. Friendly's was
Friendly's doesn't make any kind of list ever.
Where the ice cream makes the meal.
Yeah. I think the slogan should be more about the redheaded girl. She's been eating this for 40 years and she's still alive. How about that as a slogan?
That's a fair point, actually.
She ate this, yeah, she's been eating this for decades and she still lives. And you go, okay, well, I guess it's not that bad then, right?
You could survive anything now.
Yeah. So there you go. And where was the beef? Did we ever find out the question?
Yes, but unfortunately they found out when they decided to do what tastes right.
Ah. I see.
And it was finger licking good.
Oh. And then Lucy came out. McDonald's has one here. They've had this for too long, I think. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
With a jingle too.
Yeah.
You don't hear a lot of jingles anymore.
You know what? I will say there's only one. I mean,
Let's see if OJ remember. Do you remember, like, on the radio, there'd be, like, certain songs or jingles they would play repeatedly for commercials?
Yeah.
And you would just remember what they are? What's that? What's that one? What's that one?
I honestly can't remember.
Remember
It's
that?
really recent, though.
Remember that one we kept hearing one day? That guy who was selling cars?
Yeah. There's a car
Jim
dealership
Scalapini or something?
Yeah, in Danbury, Connecticut, I think.
Yeah.
That he just got all of the advertising on this one radio station where after every commercial break, there'd be one commercial with like these fake police officers talking about this guy's car dealership as if he's breaking the law because he's selling the cars so cheaply.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Do you remember one? Let's see if you remember this. This is obscure. Jewelry Designs.
Old Spice.
Jewelry Designs. The jewelry we make.
Hand of the artist,
Oh my god, look at this.
craftsmen, taking ideas and making them shine. The jewelry we make is the jewelry we sell.
Home
Home and original from Jewelry Designs. 89 Mill Plain Road, Danbury.
See, that's like the power of marketing. This is what we're doing here today. It's the power of marketing. You know,
Yeah.
we just give them one hell of a plug.
No, I know. But I gotta tell you, one thing
That was
though,
on
we're
for
on
like
the
years,
McDonald's topic,
Yep. Yes.
we're approaching St. Patrick's Day,
Uh-huh.
which means I have to make my yearly pilgrimage.
You get the shake, the Shamrock Shake. Is that what it is?
Yep.
What is the green? What is the green stuff?
Green food coloring with mint extract.
I think
Or fake mint extract, whatever's cheaper.
I think for McDonald's, they always have the secret sauce for the Big Mac. And I think a lot of people are worried, what is it? I've been eating it for so long. What could it be? So, like, I think this new slogan should be like, the secret sauce, it's not paint. By Jewelry Designs. And there you go.
Well, I mean, that's kind of implying that other people,
Yeah.
like, that their secret sauces are paint.
Well, there are rumors out there about it. So,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah.
This one's from Quiznos. Did I say that properly?
I don't know. I always thought
Toasty.
it was...
And then, Toasty is part
Toasty.
of it. They stole it from Mortal Kombat.
Oh my
Everyone knows
gosh,
that.
I can just picture it. Toasty!
So I'm going to say lose the M's because it's just obnoxious. Keep the Toasty, but make it the Mortal Kombat guy doing the Toasty. And then we got a slogan now.
Yeah.
We got ourselves a slogan. Right there. Boom. Right?
Done and done.
This is from IHOP. Come hungry, leave happy.
And again,
Is
we're
that
right
like,
up
are those
there
rules?
with finger looking good, where's the beef, and do what tastes right.
This is almost kind of totalitarian about it. It's like it's almost rules. You must come hungry, and you must, like, that's how it comes across.
Yeah. Like, what if I'm not hungry and I go to IHOP? Does that mean I have to leave sad?
Just don't go. This is my advice. Just don't go.
It doesn't smell
Just
good
don't
enough
go.
inside that I won't become hungry while I'm there?
Here's a Jack in the Box. We don't make it until you order it. Jack in the Box. So, that's all well and good. I understand what they're trying to say there. But I think it's a bad slogan because they're not emphasizing what are they doing. What are they doing with this free time where they're waiting for you to come?
Well, no, there's something better there.
Yeah,
Think about
okay.
it this way.
Yeah.
We don't make it until you order it. Well, you're saying I can order something you don't yet make. Right? Okay,
Okay.
I would like the sturgeon seared in lemon
So you
butter.
think they're going to make whatever you order. Then they'll make it.
Well, we don't. Then you say that we don't make that,
Yeah.
and then I'd say, well, you don't make it until I order it. I've ordered it, so you can cease to not be making it.
All right, that is a valid point. That was over my head. I almost didn't even grasp that. It's very good. Like, back to my point, I'm thinking, okay, they're sitting around waiting for you. They're not making anything.
Just sitting on their
Sitting
hands.
there. Ha-da-da. What are you doing with this free time? Maybe they could emphasize we're helping orphans until you order it, and then we make it. Or something along those lines, right?
If they said they're helping orphans, then I wouldn't want until you order food. I don't want to not order food so they continue helping orphans.
We're cleaning whales that have oil spilled things on them. The ducks got the scrubber.
So you know what that
I just
means?
want to
Wait.
know what they're doing in the meantime.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if they're doing good stuff when people aren't ordering, people won't order. So they need to do bad stuff.
They're doing terrible things. Please order.
Wait.
Our employees are having nonstop sex, unprotected.
We lock people in the basement until you order it. Wait.
There's rampant STDs flowing throughout our chains. You must order so they have something to do.
These are fast food chains, not koalas.
Okay. This is from Arby's. A lot of fast food. We're going to get into some other stuff as well. I know this segment is amazing. So we're going to keep it going for another hour.
Oh, we skipped one.
We don't need to do that one.
Okay.
Or we'll go back to it later. This is from Arby's. What are you eating today? What are you eating today?
I got the answer to that question.
Yes, go ahead.
Not Arby's.
Oh, we're trying to help them here, John.
Well, that's what it had to be said.
What are you eating today? And you
No, I
can
mean,
kind
it
of
had to
take
be
this.
said that
Oh,
this slogan is terrible.
you could kind of read it wrong because it could be kind of like what, Are you eating today?
Oh, dude, that's like a health food junkie.
Like you show up and they're not paying attention. What are you eating today? You know, it could be like that. And that's just
What are you eating today? What are you eating today?
Arby's is kind of weird because like all the good fast food was taken by like Burger King, McDonald's. They have burgers, fries, chicken. Arby's is like we need something out of our own. We have roast beef.
Yes.
Fast food style roast beef. That's what we have.
Because that's what I want.
Right, so it's a little like they need different meats. So maybe their slogan could be like, we're killing the animals you want us to kill. Arby's. Are you
We
eating
killed
today?
the cow. We're giving you a different part of the same cow that just went to McDonald's. Arby's.
Right. There we go. We speak fish. Long John Silver's. I don't think they do speak fish because the fish would say, please don't murder me. Deep fry me in a batter made of pig fat.
It's a good point.
Serve me to a man who is well above the normal weight. And then he needs a KFC bucket to vomit or put diarrhea into it. There we go. This one's for you. America runs on Dunkin' Donuts.
Well, if they're talking about the American basketball team, yeah.
What? Oh, dunking.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny. It's called Dunkin' Donuts, but how often do they actually even bring up the fact that you can dunk your donuts in your coffee or hot chocolate? Which is
I've never
the better
seen
option?
it. I've never seen someone do it at Dunkin'
No.
Donuts.
And what's funny is they're advertising for this new Dunkin' Donuts coffee now.
Uh-huh.
That's donut flavored coffee.
So that you
So
don't
you can
even...
get chocolate glazed flavored coffee. But here's the thing. The commercial is a chocolate glazed donut landing in a thing of coffee.
It's pre-dunked. It's a pre-dunked coffee.
I mean, yeah, then it's dunked donuts.
Yeah. You got a new slogan here?
For America runs on Dunkin'?
Yeah. My slogan for Dunkin' Donuts is pretty much, you don't need anything here. Nothing here is of any value.
Get
you
your
can't, like,
coffee.
you
Come
can't
for
really-
the coffee. Stay because we slashed your tires.
You can't really go, like, I'm going to go have dinner. You could go to, like, any of these other places. You can't go to Dunkin' Donuts. It's just kind of like, you know.
They're trying to
got
change that,
breakfast.
man. They got, like, egg sandwiches and they had pizzas for a while.
Pizzas?
Dunkin' Donuts.
Can you
We
dunk
can't
it?
decide which circular object to sell you.
Yeah. Okay. Let's start getting to some other things. Samsung Electronics. I never even heard them say Imagine. That's what they say for that? I never heard that.
You know where that slogan came from, right?
No, I don't. The Beatles?
The advertising company was sitting there at a desk, and they were trying to figure out what to make the slogan. So some guy
They're not as good as us.
wrote on the board, "Imagine," as in, come on, guys, think about this. Imagine what the
something.
slogan could be.
Yeah. That's
And
it.
some
That's the
guy-
slogan.
Yeah.
See, I think it
Wow.
came from the John Lennon song, Imagine. So I'm thinking maybe they should, as a new slogan, they should do a different Beatles song. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, perhaps. Or Happiness is a Warm Gun. Think about that.
Ooh, that would be great for Samsung. Yeah.
Samsung Electronics, Happiness is a Warm Gun. Boom. AMC Theaters has one, Experience the Difference. Which is kind of interesting because what is the difference between that and what? Because it's pretty much the only thing you can go to now. They've taken pretty much everyone out. And they have an extreme monopoly over the theaters.
Yeah, like where's your local
So I don't-
hometown theater now? It's gone.
It's almost like they don't want you to realize that. So they're like, experience the difference between us and everyone else because they still exist, wink. You know? So it should just be AMC Theaters, you have no other options.
Well,
Which is
that's
okay.
that's what all the cable companies should say.
Right. Here's Circuit City, Just What You Needed, which was a very cocky thing for a company that basically is out of business now.
Yeah, just what you needed. This big retail space for cheap.
Well, this is when they were still in business, so they were coming across like, we have everything you need, when they should have been a lot more humble. Please buy, we need food.
Yeah,
We're all starving inside, please. But if they did that, they would have still been around, I think. You know.
I think you're right.
Should we continue with this?
There's a few in here
There's a
that
few
are
in
pretty
here you
good.
like, okay. John Deere. Nothing runs like a deer.
Except for an elk
Yeah, that could be
and
something.
a moose.
It could be like, nothing runs like a deer except all the animals that are better than a deer, but that doesn't work with our name. Just be honest about it. That could be the whole thing. Be more honest about it, right?
Yeah.
We'll get that. We'll get that, right? eBay, the world's online marketplace.
For legitimate things. If you want illegitimate things,
No, I don't think many of the things on there are legitimate, to be honest with you. When a guy has like 6 iPhone 5s, brand new in the box, and he has 4 feedback from the same person. I don't know.
eBay. The world's best place to buy $400 pictures of video game consoles.
The black market is now online.
Yep.
There you go. Hilton Hotels, take me to the Hilton. Anything?
That just sounds like what somebody tells someone they picked up off the street.
Take me to the Hilton, Paris Hilton.
Take me to the Hilton.
Take me to... That's true, yeah. That sounds like you're running away from some sort of problem.
Does this sound better? Take me to the Quality Inn. Take me to La Quinta.
Take me to
that
the
sounds
Hilton.
really wrong.
Paris Hilton is waiting to blow me there. The end. Nike, just do it. They've had that for too long now. Just do it. That's not how things work anymore. Just do it after you've sent 30 texts, checked Facebook status, and that's how things.
Very nice.
Do you have anything else for that?
For Nike?
Yeah.
Nothing that isn't really sad because it mentions the sweatshops that actually make the shoes.
Oh. Just do it at a sweatshop. The end. United States Postal Service. Fly like an eagle.
Okay.
Which was that Steve Miller?
Yeah.
Steve Miller. Did he make that for them?
No. No, he did not.
United States Post Office. Most of the post office workers were listening to Fly Like an Eagle while driving the car, and that is why they were distracted and didn't deliver your mail.
The United States Postal Service. Because rich towns only need one postal service worker. Because rich people don't ship packages, so you'll be in line forever.
Is that true?
It may have happened at a town nearby.
Rich people don't ship packages? What are you talking about?
It's a joke about the fact this place has one person working at the post office at a time.
Yeah,
and
Steve
that person
Miller.
goes on lunch for an hour and a half.
Steve Miller.
Yeah.
Time Warner Cable, the power of you.
Oh, F that sauce. Listen to me, Time Warner.
Is that the new slogan?
You and Comcast and the rest of the telecoms. We know y'all are jerks. We know y'all are making it so we don't have any choice because of local monopolies and all this jazz. So you're just going to keep reaming us for money. The power of you? No. How dare you insult us by trying to make us think that you're actually doing something for the customer and not for your fat wallets. Whoa, okay, I don't know what happened there. I like soup.
Are you done?
Yep.
Okay. Target, expect more, pay less.
Is that because the place has been targeted for thievery and you're just gonna... Yeah.
What?
I don't know. It's the
Expect
target
to be hacked.
Yeah.
Pay less with your hacked account. I don't know. And the last one, Brazzers. Their slogan, the best HD porn site with top porn stars and sexy MILFs. And I think that's a perfect one. And
Yeah, there's no reason to
it's pretty
change that.
It's probably honestly, it's the best one because it's the most direct. It tells you exactly what they do. And it makes the most sense of all of these.
Yeah.
So we don't need to change that one.
No.
And that's it.
Perfect.
That's it. Very nice. Very nice, everyone. We did God's work today.
We did about $5 million worth of advertising work in about a half hour.
Exactly. You beat that. Hollywood. Wall Street.
And you know why we
Jerks.
were able to do that, John?
Why is that?
Because we speak fish.
That's right. We're in tune with the people and the fish. So here's something. don't know if you remember a couple months ago, I gave some observations about things that I saw in my travels. Rambobservations?
Rambobservations.
Is that a new segment?
Sure.
Remember last time, it was a Halloween time, they had all the pumpkins out at Walmart, and a guy was sitting on top of the pumpkin display smoking.
Excuse me. Yep.
That was one of my observations last time, and the guy was looking at the 13 or 14-year-olds in their rears. This is my observations last time, so I had a couple today this week that I saw.
Uh-oh.
I was at Applebee's. Applebee's, John, you love it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I'm sitting in the booth, and there's a family behind me, and they're eating. And the child right behind me asks the mother a question. He says, "Is this chicken?" The mother replies, "Yes." The child then says, "Was the chicken killed?" To which the mother replies, "Yes." And then the child posed the question to the mother, "How do you kill?" At which point, several people looked over at the child, and the mother said, "We'll talk about that later. Now finish your dinner." Rambobservations.
Wow.
Yeah, that was heavy stuff, right?
Yeah, like
so
the kids
much
understanding death.
There's so much deep stuff in there. I think he's in trouble though, because did you ever ask how do you kill? Did you ask that?
I hope so.
You hope you asked that to your parents? What do you think they told you?
No, because I wouldn't want to be like, I know how to kill. You can stab it, or smother it, or bite its face off.
See, that probably would have been worse if the kid was like, was the chicken killed? Yes, and then he goes, "I know how to kill." That would have been worse than saying, "How do you kill?" But he wants to know how to kill, so it's almost like he might try to do it.
It's not like the kid's gonna...
If he knows how. And how do you even tell a kid that? What's the answer to that?
How do you kill?
How do you kill? Yeah, how would you handle that, Papa OJ?
Well, son, daughter, whichever one you prefer to be, hopefully it won't ever really come to that.
Whoa. I would say when the time comes, you'll know.
Oh my gosh, that is...
When the time comes, you will know how.
I can just picture you like grabbing the kid by his shoulders and looking right in his face, right in his eyes, going, "When the time comes, son, you'll know.
By the way,
and I trust that you'll do it.
The jewelry
you'll
we
do
make
it for me.
Is the jewelry we sell. The jewelry designs. All right, so my second thing I saw.
Rambobservations.
Exactly. Yes. There you go. I'm at the mall. There's a man who is in a wheelchair. He's equipped his wheelchair with some sort of a paneling underneath that has a strobe light flashing. So it's a motorized wheelchair, so as he goes through the mall, there's a strobe light effect underneath him. And he's traveling at a decent speed, and that's something to see right there. But then another man runs over with his phone and it does an impromptu video vlog or something with this dude. He doesn't know him, and the guy seems upset that this is happening. But the guy runs over with his phone, and he goes, and he's yelling, and he's going, "When I come to the mall, this is how you roll up in the mall." And he's filming the guy, he's filming his face, and then the guy has a pissed off look, and he leaves, and then the other guy just goes back to what he was doing. And this is something that happened that I witnessed. Rambobservations. Rambobservations. This isn't something that would have happened in the past. It's just insane. It's insanity.
It's
things that go on.
kind of... I mean, when you go in public, you can expect that... I mean, you can't really expect privacy, but you shouldn't be forced to be subjected to some jackabasalope shouting at you, recording you without asking permission.
Yeah.
Oh, it's awful.
You think it's okay to have the strobe light wheelchair? It's all right. Something it's fun.
It's probably there to make people aware. Hey, wheelchair behind you, watch out. I mean, hopefully there's no epileptic people around.
It seemed like it was like a novelty.
I mean,
it seemed like a novelty device.
Did the guy seem?
He was upset that the guy was filming him though.
Yeah, well, you should be, I guess. Yeah. But
it was a sight to behold.
It's tough. Did the guy put the lights on his wheelchair to get attention, or
I don't know what was going on. But this is just the things that you see, and you just kind of I don't know what I saw. It's a Rambobservation. So there you go, John. Well, we take a look at the
artwork.
Yeah, the artwork. Let's take a look.
Taking a look at the artwork. Yeah.
So, Mutu has done a huge amount of stuff this week. Here's the first one, the show 121. It's on a sign telling you to go to the part of town where you don't want to go. That's where we live.
Go down to Route 121 where the show lives.
Here's another one. It's a sarcophagus. Oh, what do you call this? Pyramid? Pharaoh? A pyramid of a pharaoh. And as you see, he has a bent and large nose. No idea who that could possibly be representing. Excellent work. Thank you, sir.
Oh, the Sphinx.
Sphinx. There you go. Here's another one. Jambo is B.A. I don't know what that could possibly mean because we killed Ron Jambo. He was murdered by the Ramboholics.
You got a Bachelor of Arts?
What did we ever talk about? We never explained where his body went. We still have it, don't we? So we know that he's not back.
Well,
we kept it frozen.
I was hungry.
OJ ate the body. Very nice.
Prions.
These are all from Mutu, by the way. He's
pretty good at this.
Here's me dunking a basketball. I had some sort of a skin transplant on top of my head.
Where are the donuts, John?
That's what I look like without the hat, by the way. So there you go. Some sort of a weird skin malfunction. Dunking the basketball. I am number one. That is true. Team Ramborgia. We're a minor league team, and we came in last, but we can't beat the little kids in the Catholic school league.
I don't know. I only ever scored like twice when I played basketball.
When you show up, you rarely show up. Here's OJ, host of infamous show Exposed as Bodybuilder. And it's OJ. Very controversial.
Am I?
Here's some fine folks. They're at a museum and they're just looking at this wonderful elephant painting. And they're amazed. And there's a woman who's kind of like, I don't know what to think about that.
Fine art.
And this is awesome because I don't know how did he even make this. It's wonderful. It looks like an oil painting or something. It's great.
Yeah, it really does.
How did he do this?
You know, I like the look on that lady's face.
She's a little embarrassed.
There's a bunch of kids staring at it, and this one grumpy lady at the other end of the bench angrily glaring at the children.
She's just like, yeah, I don't know what to think. All right. Breaking news. Strange man spotted trying to sell some sort of apple juice to little children. Who is this?
Apple juice?
Beware of this man. And here's Mutu himself.
How do you kill?
Who made all that fine art. He says, how do I stay ballsy? I get lots of pussy and push kids off their bikes. P.S. How do you kill? There you go. This is from the Ramborgia Dorman. I don't know what to say about this. He wanted to know your reaction, so we have to wait till you could see it, and then you could tell us. He specifically told me he wanted to know what you thought. It's basically him, you and I. You're blonde-haired all of a sudden, and I think that could be the baby Jesus. I don't really know what's going on.
Oh my gosh, I know what. It's Cyanide and Happiness, but we're in it. Ha!
Okay, so that's a thing?
Yeah.
What is that?
That's exactly what you think you're seeing.
And he has a boner. This is from Deco. I just won an achievement. It's that pose everyone loves. And drew it, man. So it's very good. Thank you, sir. And of course, Bushi, an elephant having sex with a rhino. It's unbelievable how many times that has occurred and how many photos exist of that. And these people that are there don't try to stop this at all. They just take the photos.
Elefrinos are going to be a thing.
I don't know.
What
That's too
about
much power
rhinofits?
right there. That's too much power.
Rhinofits.
So what we can do now, let's maybe get into the comments.
Comment.
Is that good, or do you want to do something else?
I'm cool with comments.
You good with comments?
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. Let's go with the comments, see if I can find it. There we go.
Got some recipes for baked ziti.
So, of course, ladies and gentlemen, this is StayBallsy.com, and this is where we have our thread now, where you can put all your comments, questions, and recipes. That's what we're looking for. And we'll read them on the show and answer them on the show. Let's do it. You know where we left off? Was it like page 2, maybe?
We're on page 2.
We're on page 2, okay.
And we talked about why there aren't heat lamps or something installed
I remember that, okay.
on the streets. So we're at the baked ziti recipe from Mutu Sandu.
Let's see here. Okay, there we go. Yep.
All right, it's time for my famous baked ziti recipe. You will need, read closely, OJ, 1 pound dry ziti pasta, 1 onion chopped, 1 pound lean ground beef, 2 26-ounce jars spaghetti sauce. I will not convert any of these to metric, by the way. 6 ounces provolone cheese sliced, 1.5 cups sour cream, 6 ounces mozzarella cheese shredded, and 2 tablespoons grated Parmesan cheese. Bring a large pot of slightly salted water to boil. Add the pasta. Cook until
Al
a
dente.
dentist, about 8 minutes, and then drain in a large skillet.
Wow.
Brown onion and ground beef over medium heat. Add spaghetti sauce and simmer 15 minutes. Preheat the oven to 350 degrees. I said I wasn't going to do metric. Fine, 175 degrees centigrade.
How would you do this on your stove? You'd have to do all the conversions?
Yeah.
I see.
Butter 9 by 13-inch bacon dish. Layer as follows. Half the ziti, provolone cheese, sour cream, half sauce mixture, remaining ziti, mozzarella cheese, remaining sauce mixture, topped with Parmesan cheese that has been grated. Bake for 30 minutes in a preheated oven until cheeses are melted. And I expect OJ to make this for Rambo, myself, and the rest of the Rambobservations.
I expect OJ to make this for Rambo, myself, and the rest of the Rambobservations. I think we all do. I think we all
looks
expect it.
delicious.
Caesar
And
the
it's
Pleaser.
vegetarian friendly.
All right, thank you, sir. OJ will make this for me. I don't know about if anyone else will get any. Well, there you go. Caesar, are you reading these? How's this going to work? I know you got
I
you
just
got
read
mad
that one
last
while we
time.
waited for you.
You were mad last time that I read them.
We can alternate.
All right, Caesar the Pleaser. Any plans for your 500th upload on YouTube? As a long-time viewer fan of not only the show, but the channel itself, it's amazing to see that you guys are going to reach that point of your YouTube career. I think I can speak for every Rambobservations when I say that we appreciate every single thing you guys have done. The show, the community, Schnozman and Hole Punch, the music, the filming, merch, editing, the website, the long hours you have put into everything, and of course, for the lifestyle motto, stay ballsy. I could go on and on about how the lifestyle has helped and changed my life, but this is a show after all. Again, stay ballsy, you guys. Excellent comment, sir. The sad reality of that, though, is we actually hit 500th show or upload. I think a few times, but a couple of videos get something happens, they get taken down. I think I did some gameplay at one point. Some of those got taken down. They tend to screw with certain things, so then it knocks us down.
Oh,
but it's still, it's a great, achievement every time we do it.
yeah. Every time.
Every time we get there is great. No episodes of the show ever got taken down. I think one got muted for a while, but then all of a sudden it wasn't.
Huh.
It was actually Ed played Hotel California.
Yeah.
And they flagged that, and they said it's a copyrighted song. They somehow knew, and they muted the entire thing. And then recently they unmuted it somehow. I don't know why they would do that, but all the show episodes are still pretty good. So, and everything else he says is very nice.
Yeah, it's very kind of him, really. I mean,
I paid him to
he's
say
no
that.
slouch himself either.
Yeah, he's brought his people, the pleasers.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a great man. That's why he's a district manager, as you see there.
Mm-hmm.
Next one, John.
What are some of your favorite console games released in the last gen? Meaning on PS3, Xbox 360, and Nintendo Wii. I personally love Red Dead Redemption, Mass Effect 2, and The Last of Us.
My favorite game of the previous generation, and I played a good amount of games. I was working at the game store for many of those years, unfortunately, so I played a lot of the games. My favorite game was Red Dead Redemption.
Oh man, you and My Name is Broly can hang out.
Yeah. So I really enjoyed that. And there you go. What do you have to say?
I don't know what my
You're the
favorite is, but I
You're the
can
wee
name
man.
a couple that I really loved.
Uh-huh.
No More Heroes.
Yeah, you like
Great
that.
series.
You love that one.
What?
I said, yeah, you like
Yeah,
that
it's
one.
great. I think I lent it to you too. It's really good.
Yeah, I thought that's why you said it, because I actually stole it.
No,
have
it's
it.
because I really love the game.
I have it over here.
As for other ones,
Yes.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, Smash Brothers was a heck of a lot of fun, but I mean, I'm trying to think of any other games that I just sunk a ton of time into.
I actually still have all my, all my 360 PS3 games. I have a big box that I just keep all the games. So I have all my games I pretty much ever had in my life.
Yeah, I try not to sell them.
Yeah. The last couple of games I really liked that weren't as popular, Bayonetta and Vanquish.
Wait, Bayonetta wasn't popular?
Well, it's not like usual, huge deal. It's big though. And then the game Vanquish, both by Platinum Games. I really like both of those games.
Platinum Games is just great in general.
Yes, excellent stuff. The next one's from Seraphix.
Oh, Seraphix, you're so awesome.
Are you still called a furry if you have some sort of elephant fetish or attraction? If not, then what would you be called? I believe Rambo should have an answer for this, but who knows, maybe OJ will surprise us with his insight. I thought a furry was a very distinct thing, like you have to put the suit on and you're attracted to other people with the suits. Is that wrong?
You don't need the suits.
You don't have to have the suit. But are you attracted to actual animals, or are you attracted to like the people in the costumes?
I think that, I mean,
Come on.
I think it's just if, I don't know, maybe if you identify, no, that's other kin.
You identify yourself as an animal?
I think that's other kin. I'm not really sure.
Other
It gets
kin.
hazy around there. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll have to have someone on that really knows, But I think there's a difference between being a furry and being a bestiality fan. There's a
Well,
di-
those are entirely different. Bestiality is I want to go have sex with an actual literal fox.
and that's completely different than I want to watch two animals have sex. Because bestiality would be like I want a human to have sex with a horse,
Yes. Yes.
So there's all different subcategories.
But I think that you'd still be called a furry if you wanted to dress up as an elephant or something. And I mean, although honestly,
If you wanted to dress up
elephants
as
are
that-
more leathery than furry.
So it's also some S&M at play in that. Did you ever see like bestiality
No.
videos or anything like that?
No.
Never.
Heck no. Gah.
I'm the kind of person that would like, I watch all kinds of weird things.
Oh, here
Like
we
I'll
go.
watch like surgeries and like there's times I'd watch like pretty gross things. Just because my mind is kind of like that, I never got into like seeing like people like injured people and stuff like that. I know that stuff's out there. That's where I don't go. Like people are like you can see like gruesome injuries and things like that. But like
Yeah.
when I was younger, I'd be more inclined to just like experiment with watching certain things. And the internet was new, It's not like it is now, okay? Where it's very like, okay, it's always there. So we're going back probably over 12 years ago. Longer than that.
And you watch creepy stuff.
No, I didn't watch. It wasn't like a regular thing. It was one time.
Oh, okay.
It was only one time occurrence because there's a reason why. And there was this woman. She's a big woman.
Okay.
She's a big lady, and they got her in this this barn, and they strap like all these. They're putting like leather stuff on her back, leather pads.
Oh.
And I'm like, I don't know why this is happening. Suddenly, the horse comes in,
No.
And he first mounts, he puts his hooves on the back, and like roughly, and that's why they have the leather, and he's also biting. That's why they have the leather padding. And he proceeds to do his business, and she's screaming like she's being murdered. I saw maybe 10 seconds of it, and then that was it. Done. And I believe those are like illegal, right? Weren't they not illegal at one point? Those videos?
I'm pretty sure that's illegal, John.
Was it illegal back then?
Probably.
Okay. Well, I never told you that story.
What story?
I thought there was like a ruling after after the net like really came in heavy, and they were like, okay, we can't have this or that, you know.
No, I'm pretty sure that was just always a rule. John, there's rules on the books about not like doing certain types of sex with humans.
Really?
Yeah?
Okay. So that was that, but I never got into like weird sex videos or anything like that. I want to make that clear. I actually don't. I don't like any of that stuff.
Good.
No, not like weird sex. I'm talking about like, you know, obviously the elephants. Yeah, like I'll watch like a surgery on like a nasal cavity. I'll watch like the whole thing. You know, I saw one like breast implants. I watched that surgery because I'm like a doctor.
In your own way.
Yeah. I've seen like, you know, giving like different birthing videos like
What?
yeah, I saw a horse give birth, and the horse is such a mighty creature that it's giving birth and it's eating food while it's standing and it's eating as it does it. It was unbelievable. I've seen human births. So that's that.
Dang, dude. Today I learned far more than I wanted to.
Yeah.
But we do know that after the impending apocalypse, John will at least have some vague idea of what a horse giving birth is supposed to look like.
Right.
Cool.
So, yeah, there you go. Little insight. This is what we do here on the show, we share. And most people that I tell that to, some people say, okay, I watched something like that.
Mm-hmm.
OJ won't admit it.
I will admit nothing.
Okay, next question. Go ahead.
Hi, Mom! No, that's out of the way. I'd like to ask y'all, do you both plan to have children that will one day be the heirs to the Rambosian throne? You know, have them continue making episodes of the show and or Schnauzman and a whole bunch even after you two pass away about a century from now?
I missed the whole thing. Do you plan to have children that will one day become heirs?
Yes.
Where are we going? Where are we going?
I was planning on hanging around for as long as possible.
I wouldn't want to put that much pressure on someone to follow in the footsteps of OJ. So I would just say, do not do bestiality or watch the videos. Anything else you want to do is perfectly okay.
Yeah, I'd just say everything's entirely up to them.
Yeah, there you go. What do you got next?
All right, the next one is a comment on the comment.
Reply.
Yeah, from JD.
Mm-hmm.
Holy zick, this is heavy. And sad when you think about it.
Because we'll be dead? Is that why it's sad? Or because
Yeah,
the
I
kids
think
they'll be like bad copies and they won't know how to do it properly?
Well, we've already seen what happens with clones, John.
Wouldn't it be interesting if your kid is more like me and then my kid's more like you and then they do the show?
Whoa, that would be weird.
So
The universe is backward, John.
It would be someone that looks like you, but he acts like me.
Okay, now my head hurts. A lot.
This is from Madhead Productions. Question for the Pulp Master. Can you say so fucking? Love the
Yeah, I
Madhead.
can.
Okay, go ahead.
What? He asked me if I can say it. Yeah, I can say it.
You can
He didn't
say
ask me to say it.
it? You say it?
I can say it.
All right. Hello, Rambo and OJ. What are your top 5 musical artist bands from Snide?
Ooh.
That's really hard, you know.
Okay. I can name a couple off the top of my head. I mean, I can't give you like a full list or anything,
Yes.
but I definitely put No More Kings up there. Like them a lot. Stone Temple Pilots.
Wow. the men
Who
used
do I
to
always
be.
listen to? Bare Naked Ladies. And I'll just throw in Weird Al and They Might Be Giants.
All right, so I'll give you a couple. I mean, I got like 100 that I like, but
Yeah.
stuff that's like hits you hard. The Beatles, Bob Dylan, the Pixies.
Ooh.
I'll give you the Ramones, and
Yeah.
I'll give you an oddball, Muddy Waters. There you go. But I could go on and on forever.
Yeah. We could go like this forever.
Madhead Productions once again.
Dear John Rambo.
Oh, cut off.
This is addressed to you, sir. I have to read this.
Oh, sure.
Dear John Rambo, would you like some balls? Love, the Madhead. Well,
No.
okay.
That was my catchphrase at one point. I probably could have taken it a little bit further. But I guess it kind of morphed into Stay Ballsy, though.
Yeah, it did.
But I think that's a pretty good phrase.
Oh, yeah.
I think I could have monetized that better.
Well, we'll work on it.
Where's the beef? That was like a huge deal. This is better than that. Dad, where's the beef t-shirts?
Probably sold more money from that than they actually sold in the burgers.
Torberin, have you guys heard about the Norwegian horror comedy Dead Snow 2? What do you think about it?
They made a sequel to Dead Snow?
You
Oh,
actually know-
man, that's awesome.
Do you actually know what it is or no?
Dude, I saw Dead Snow 1.
Are you serious?
Yeah, man.
You're a man of many
Okay.
cultures, yes.
Picture a snowy cabin in the snowy mountains. A bunch of teenagers go for a weekend of skiing and fun. But unfortunately for them, underneath the floorboards of this cabin, they find gold. Nazi gold. And they steal the Nazi gold, and this angers the dead Nazis in the mountains.
Yeah.
So the Nazi zombies rise up and begin slaying the children, starting with the promiscuous ones and working their way through the
Is
entire.
this true or is this a bit?
It's an actual movie.
You saw this?
Yeah. Nazi zombies and teenager/young adults.
It's a horror comedy. Is it actually funny?
I don't know if it was supposed to be funny, but I found
He
it
says
funny.
it's funny.
It was funny.
It's in English or what? Is it like translated or
Subtitles.
Oh, that's cool. I'd watch it.
Oh, it was great.
I would watch it. Maybe
I'd watch it
somebody
again.
needs to send that in the POJ box. JP the Warrior. Do you guys think Ben Affleck will make a good Batman? I was talking to somebody else about this, but I think the best Batman Ben Affleck would be able to do would be like a Batman that's a dick, and he's like a bad guy,
Wow.
like a Batman that basically like turned heel, and he's like a just like a jerk, and like he eventually teams with Luthor to like kill Superman or something.
Wow.
So he'd be like an awesome like dick heel Batman. Could he be a good normal
Yeah.
Batman? Yeah, maybe.
I mean, I'm not going to rule him out, but he just, like, I'm looking at his face in my mind, which is kind of awkward anyway, and I'm just not getting, like, Batman out of that.
My whole thing is
He
we get
seems
too
too
caught up in
bright.
it, though.
Yeah. Also, here's a question.
Yeah.
Do you think Ben Affleck would make a good Batman? Do you think Colin Farrell would make a good Bullseye?
That movie was casted well, Daredevil. We had a
Worth a
conversation.
shot.
We filmed a couple weeks ago. We went when you, me, and Uncle Yo. We went to the diner. We were talking about Daredevil for like the whole time.
Yeah.
The Daredevil
kinda
movie
funny.
and how crazy that movie is. Okay, so I saw it a few days before this. It was on TV, and it was actually worse than I remembered it to be. Just, like they didn't really get the character correct. Like for instance, Daredevil, he's a lawyer. Matt Murdock is a lawyer, and he could tell if someone's lying. So
Yeah.
he has this rapist on trial, and the guy gets off, but he could tell that the guy lied. So then he becomes Daredevil. He takes the guy. He throws the dude in front of a subway train. He kills the guy.
Kind of extreme.
It's not really something Daredevil would do. And not only did he kill the guy, but he made the guy driving the thing like, part of the crime, right? In
Ugh.
some way, right? So, I don't know, it was just insane. And then he makes the double D's with the gas, just for the off chance that someone throws a match at the floor, it'll light.
Yeah.
You know, so there's a lot of crazy stuff in that movie. Like, there's just bad writing and stuff. I think he was good. I think the cast was good. You know.
Yeah, it just
Jon Favreau was in there as Foggy. Yeah, that was really good.
just didn't work, man.
Right. So I think if the movie's put together well, he'll be fine. And then if not, then it's gonna, you'll probably blame him. But I think people get too wrapped up in it because I think the best stuff isn't usually the movies; it's in the comics. There's some good.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Well, why? What do you think? I mean, there would be no movies if not for the comics.
I think a lot of people ignore the comics and
Yeah.
they go, "All I care about is the movie."
Derp.
And again, like we talked about when they first made the casting move, but if it's horrible, Batman will live on. It's not gonna ruin anything.
Yeah.
Because Batman has been through a lot of things over the years. And
He survived the death of his parents.
He survived George Clooney and all that stuff, so
And bat nipples.
he'll be okay. He always makes it through.
Yep.
Next one.
This is from Lion King Gamer.
Is it?
Yes. John and OJ. Why the show is awesome. And I love it so much. Why OJ hates monkeys. And why John loves elephants. How John Rambo meet OJ. Recipe. How to make the best podcast / show. 1. Have John Rambo and OJ together. 2. Give them 2 hours. 3. Have the awesome Ramborsian as the fan base. Stay ballsy.
Very nice. Thank you, sir.
Nice.
Why is the show awesome, and why do I love it so much? This is only something you can answer.
Yeah, I mean, that's... We can't tell you why. If
There's no mathematical equation I could give you. Perhaps it's the fact that we showed you a giant elephant statue that you can go inside of and it spoke to us tonight. The fact that we had a bestiality story, play by play, and we also had mockery of the Taco Bell slogan. Maybe that does it. I don't know. I can't tell you beyond that. OJ hates monkeys. He murders them in his sleep.
And you love elephants because you do other things to them in your sleep.
John Rambo met OJ on the school bus.
And we talked about video
we
games.
were
Someone said
neighbors.
something about video games.
And we were neighbors growing up. And
Yep.
how to make the best podcast show. And he gives the ingredients. Hopefully no one else will steal that recipe and use it against us.
Wouldn't that mean they steal us?
Yes, it does.
That frightens me.
Deladrian had a response to JP the Warrior. Which is fine. It's between them. I don't know if we should encroach on that.
Yeah. Well,
This is Lex Luthor? What is this?
seriously.
The casting is crazy for the movie, but again, I don't get wrapped up. I don't really care because it's just one thing. It's just one Batman thing, and there's a million Batman things. Right?
Yeah.
There's so much Batman that if that's such a horrible movie, it's not going to matter that much to me.
Wait, this is Lex Luthor?
That's a mock-up of the dude.
Oh, okay. They'll probably make him look older.
Top 3 villains from old school games. Top 3 from PS2 onward era. Oh my god.
Top 3 villains from old school?
Oh, Dr.
Okay.
Wily, Bowser.
Obviously, Wart from Super Mario. Kidding. Okay, top 3 villains. Yeah, John's nailed it with Dr. Wily.
Well, those are all the typical answers, right?
I mean, other old school games?
Ridley.
Gosh. Ridley?
Bison,
Yeah, nobody liked Kraid, did they?
Bob Saget. Who's the guy from Earthbound?
Oh, Gygus, right? Yeah, that guy was effed up.
Dr. Robotnik. Top 3 villains from PS2 onward era.
Do you want...
Don
I don't
Matrick.
want to... What?
Don Matrick.
Sin was pretty crazy.
Who?
Just when you get through the game and figure out what's going on.
Final Fantasy?
It's not the greatest,
What are you talking about?
10. Final Fantasy
yeah,
10.
Yeah,
I don't know, Sin wasn't great, but he was still pretty crazy.
yeah.
Honestly, from PS2 onward, I'd have to throw in a Psycho Mantis. Oh, it's PS1, dang it. Old school Psycho Mantis,
He was in
definitely.
it.
Yeah, but
You came back, right? No, you never came
Yeah.
back.
Well, they did remakes and stuff.
That's true.
Other good ones from PS2 onward, man. Things that really stick out. Not much. I'm not getting anything that really strikes me. I mean, I haven't finished Devil May Cry 1, so I can't say anything there.
All right, you're lost on this. We'll have to get back to that. That's a good question.
Yeah,
That's a whole segment question. You can't.
Yeah.
You know. All right, what do you got next? Go ahead.
Snide asks, do you feel safe having a sick man like the doorman as a fan? Do you even sleep at night? Are you not afraid he might be holding your bedroom door for you when you wake up? How would you feel if you woke up? When you woke up, you found yourself covered in his foul, wretched juices and with a pulp soaked knife to your neck.
I think the answer to that is like you got to be glad that the man like the doorman is a fan and not against you or a foe, right?
Yeah.
You want to keep that type of people close to you, so you always know what they're doing. You know, hopefully it never turns
I'd be
against
really
us.
freaked
We'll
out.
be done.
Yeah. However, Mutu Sandu has his own opinion, which is the doorman is not sick. He is simply an artiste.
Lincoln Gamer, plug in the spotlight. Thank you, sir. Bushi with a spaghetti and meatballs. Hopefully somebody makes this stuff. This is like this is a great archive now of recipes. And Bushi posted Gunther's music. Was that Tra-La-La? Was that him? Or was that someone else?
Tra-la-la?
Yeah, really touched by Tra-La-La. That was
I
someone
think
else?
so.
Okay. He's got a new song.
That's him.
Okay. When will you guys go to space? We were talking about that this weekend, actually.
Yeah, soon. Soon.
Yeah, we're gonna do something with that, but the whole thing with Mars, and there's people that are basically saying, yeah, I'll go to Mars and never come back. They're volunteering for that. That's pretty crazy. We're talking about that in the show soon.
Mark is obviously psychic. There's no way around it.
Did he post that before that happened? This is from a long time ago. My God.
Yeah.
We're so far behind on this.
I know. Mark also asked when we're going to have a Ramborsian Olympics. I think he means a second Ramborsian Olympics.
But yeah, there was like 20,000 people, I think, that volunteered to go to Mars and never come back. And then they showed a video I saw of some of the people, and they're like, yeah, there's nothing on Earth for me. I'd rather just go there. It's pretty nuts. I was thinking about making like volunteering you. You would probably go.
Filling out my information.
You just do the show from there.
Dude, there's going to be like a 3-hour lag or something.
All right, this is from Bushi. What is he talking about here? Question for OJ.
It's a Pokemon question.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to be the Rhyhorn to my Donphan?
What's your answer?
I never really saw myself as much of a Rhyhorn, I'm afraid.
So the answer is no?
I guess... I'm not really a Rhyhorn type of guy, I'm sorry.
Madhead Productions, will you ever stop plugging me? No.
Not even if you ask real nicely.
What John has in his hat, can he show us? Was OJ a girl's man in his teenage years? We have spoken about it. I think he kind of was a little bit, because he has that very sweet, innocent quality to him. Certain girls
my hair wasn't that long, though, and I wasn't that feminine. Or does he mean ladies' man? No, girls hated me.
The girl's man.
They didn't like me.
Who didn't like you? The ones that want to go to the prom with you?
Well, to be fair, that was an awkward situation anyway.
We talked about that.
Yeah.
That was a lot of like your own doing, though, I think. You admitted that in the end of that conversation.
Yeah, well,
You didn't handle it the best way, because you have to be a little more forceful with yourself.
And Mark, we answered the Ramborsian Olympics question before. John, did you have that on the screen?
Yeah, we answered it.
We'll have the second Ramborsian Olympics at some point.
Yeah, there's talks about that. There's only so many mini golf courses to go around, though, in the area.
I know, right? Oh, we got to go to the other one.
Yeah.
Here's a comment from Kez98.
You're just gonna
Hello,
pass along.
John.
You're just gonna skip this one.
What? We skipped one?
You didn't really answer. Were you a girl's man?
No, not really. No, I didn't get all the ladies and.
It's a tough time. You think like
Yeah.
if you were able to go back now, right, like Days of Future Past style, like you go into your younger self's consciousness,
Oh, heck yeah.
would you be better at it?
Oh, heck yeah. Oh, my gosh,
Why do you
yeah.
say that, though?
I've got a lot more experience in dealing with people, and I'm a lot more of a jerk.
So you know how to do it.
Well, high school people are... I mean, I was a dumb high school kid, and a lot of high school kids are dumb.
It's a tough time. It's very tough.
Yeah, but I'd know what's happening after that is over, so I'd have an advantage. It would be effed up, man. That'd be effed up.
It shouldn't happen. It's unnatural.
Yeah.
Kez98, hello, John. And John, new member and loving the show. That's what we like to see.
Nice to hear that.
I actually
from
responded
you,
to him. This is
Kez98.
from John Rambo. Hey, John, semi-serious question here. How'd you get the name John Rambo? Was it from the Street Fighter circuit, just something your friends called you, or what? All right, so this is an interesting story. Not really. But we've never spoken about before. So it's something new. So, when you first started playing Street Fighter competitively, everyone had like a cool name, right?
Mm.
And like Phil was Dark Side Phil. My friend Min, he called himself Mr. Fantastic. Right? And everyone had like these really cool names. And I didn't have a name. And I would enter tournaments as like really stupid names. I entered, I for a while I was using the name Black Velvet Ryu. Because we would play Super Turbo. My friend Jamie and Phil and I. And one of Ryu's costumes wears black, a black gi. And then we would all make this joke that it's a black velvet. It's a velvet material that he wears. I don't know. We thought this was very funny. So then I started entering tournaments as Black Velvet Ryu, and then I would pick Dalsum, and they'd be like, what the hell? A white guy that plays Dalsum is calling himself Black Velvet. Okay, it was like very weird. And then there was going to be this team tournament in Texas. Texas Showdown in like 2007 or something. I don't know when this was. And it was basically like you and a partner playing Super Turbo against other teams, right? And Phil had asked me to be his partner for this. And he's like, I want you to be my partner. And he was a really good player at that point. And I was just starting off. And he's like, I want you to be my partner, but you can't be Black Velvet Ryu anymore. You have to have a better name if you're in a team with me.
Harsh.
So I was like, I don't know what the hell to call myself. And it was my friend Min, who's still around in that whole thing. Like he's part of like the Team Spooky thing or whatever, the streamers. He's still out there doing that stuff. He suggested John Rambo because my name is John. Yeah. Rambo's name is John Rambo. That's the name of the character. And we would always talk about Rambo, like when we go on these trips to different tournaments. Me and him would just talk about the Rambo movies because we were big fans, and we would talk about all the silliness in them, and just do all the impressions and everything, and that was pretty much it. So it all came from that, basically from that moment on. And I thought it was a cool name, and then went from there. It's still here.
Yeah, it's been growing from there.
And that's that.
Bigger and bigger, and bigger and bigger.
Easy.
Okay. And I want to apologize for kids in high school. I didn't mean to say that y'all weren't dumb. I'm just saying that after you get through high school and everything that comes afterward, when you look back and you look at, when I look back and look at myself, I consider myself to have been a humongous idiot. So I'm projecting myself onto you guys here, okay?
Yeah, and it's sad because like everything
I was so dumb.
Everything the old people tell you is true, and it's annoying because they always say like youth is wasted on the young and all kinds of shit like that, and then you'll look back on this and da da da. A lot of it's true, but I think it's part of the growing up process, right? Like just learning stuff as you go, but then you're too old to ever do anything about it in the end.
Yeah,
you go like, damn, when I was this age, I should have done that. But you're
sorry, you guys.
You're too
I didn't
far
mean to
gone.
knock anybody.
You're too far gone to fix anything at that point. It's a cruel reality.
I'm a pretty grumpy old man now.
What the people are mad?
No, I just I realized I was kind of mean toward high schoolers, and I didn't intend it that way.
No one said anything though. They were mad at you.
Okay, that's good. I just didn't want to offend anybody.
Some people are saying my origin story was fake. That's up for you to
Just
decide.
Okay. Dun dun dun.
What chords are needed for the Morph song from JD? I don't remember. I'll have to go through it one day. The beginning is E, G, A, and then E. And then it goes E, C, G, C, D, B, I believe. I'll have to do something like, I don't know. I don't know if enough people care. But I would do like a here's how to play this or that type of thing. I don't know. Let's finish off this pitch.
Okay.
That blue fluffy dude. Why do I suck at fighting games? What is the secret? I think it's like most things in life is just to really work hard at it, you know?
It's got to be the training.
Yeah. It's all in the preparation. That's what Batman said.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And there's those guys that are just like savants in things.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're just naturally like adept at something and they're just really good at something. But even they work hard at it. But certain people are like take to things more easily than others, right? So a lot of things for me have always been really difficult.
Mm-hmm.
But I always think like just grinding and just hard work will make up for your lack of ability. So it might take you like a lot longer than everyone else, but I think you'll eventually get there.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to see a pretty good anime about that exact thing John just mentioned, watch Kenichi, The Strongest Disciple. It was actually free legally on YouTube from Funimation. So, and you can probably, I think the manga's probably, I heard the manga's really good too, might be even better. But really, the main message is, even if you're terrible at something, if it's something you want and you keep trying and pushing yourself and working really hard and honestly doing as much as you can, you'll do really good things.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't, like, you'll be able to look back on it and go, well, you know, I gave it everything I had. Which is better than the alternative of saying, well, I didn't really try that hard. And you know.
Yeah, seriously.
Utu Sundu not sucking. Sarah Fix, this one's for OJ, more for OJ, because I'm not part of this one. Do you own a Nintendo 3DS? I recently purchased one so I could play Bravely Default, and I have to say, it's pretty fantastic. It takes the old school RJRPG formula, it adds quite a few complementary, new, and interesting mechanics that work out well. Just wanted to recommend this game to you.
So yes, I do have a 3DS. That was definitely not the music from Pokemon. Why? Just now. Actually, that's a good point. Maybe we should exchange friend codes with people.
It's got a tweet from Bushi. Is your real name not John Rambo? Is it really Black Velvet Ryu?
Dang it! You switched the camera back right when I put the DS away.
I know. I was trying to get there, but it's still delayed. So. Yeah. Do you know the game that he's talking about? Would you play that game?
I heard Bravely Default is effing amazing.
Yeah, it's good.
Like really zicking good. Finger good, John.
JD, Rambo, what made you start learning guitar? Are you self-taught? Had private lessons? What is the full story on your sick guitar skills? Thank you for the compliment, sir. It kind of goes back to the previous question about how to be good at fighting games, right? You know, I just really wanted to be good at it. You know, that was my thing. You know, I was in school. I did really bad in school. And looking back on it, I had a couple friends that did pretty poorly in school, right? And each one of them had something else like they were kind of like obsessed with, right? That wasn't doing the school stuff. Like one of my friends was like he became like a mechanic and stuff because that's what he was doing the whole time. You know, he's supposed to be doing his homework and shit. So for me, that's what I want. I wanted to be a musician. That was like my dream, and I just played a lot. I played all day, every day. And I wrote a lot of songs and did this and that. So that was it. Just really hard work. For the most part, I am self-taught. I took a few lessons from a man that was really, really good. His name's Jamie Foxx.
Wait, like
Not the same guy.
Are you sure?
Yeah, but he was a guitar player that came from L.A. And I had a couple of lessons with him when I was first starting out, and he was a really very inspiring gentleman. He played with the band Blood, Sweat, and Tears for a bit, which was a big band in the 70s. And he was a really inspiring gentleman, but I don't know. So that's what I really wanted to do, and I always tried to do different things with it. Like, I don't know. At one point, I was playing a very all electric. I had a slide. I was doing stuff with a slide. I was doing all kinds of weird things, and
I remember you doing stuff with the pedals.
I had all kinds of pedals. I was just always kind of experimenting and do different things. But I think at one point or another, I kind of got frustrated with it, maybe because I wasn't meeting the right people or whatever. And I would go like every weekend. I would go to different shows and watch bands. And I don't know. It didn't really came together though in that regard. But I still know how to play pretty well, and I read.
I'll say.
I read songs to the best of my ability, and I don't know what else to say, man. Hopefully at some point there could be some sort of like professional recording done. That'd be nice. But it seems I'm always kind of involved with some other kind of project.
Yeah.
But
I know there's studios really close, like all over the place.
Yeah, we'll get there. I like the acoustic now because I think you could just do it as like one person. You could just be a guy with a guitar, you don't have to worry about the other stuff.
It's nice and simple when you like the equation. It's dude, guitar.
And I think in today's like era, it's kind of so unique, even though it's like the most basic thing, because everything is so big, right? Everything's so huge, all the different sounds and like all the different stuff going on, right? All the different effects and whatnot. So you just kind of simplify things to such a degree that it's almost like very different. I got pretty deep into the music though, like I couldn't find anyone to play with, so I actually learned how to play drums. I got a drum set. I learned how to play pretty well to the point
so
where
you could play with your... Never mind.
I learned drums to the point where I would play with, like, I was the drummer for people.
Yeah.
Because they couldn't find a drummer either. So then it was like I was their drummer doing their stuff. I played a couple shows like as the drummer. I did I put some of those songs on YouTube where I'm doing all the instruments, and I had like the weirdest equipment, like these old analog things, it wasn't any digital stuff. It was like all this analog equipment on tapes, and you would overdub on tape, and so there you go.
Yeah, and sorry about that before. For a little bit of your discussion, I had to point out where something was in the house that was needed desperately.
Fire extinguisher.
Not quite that bad.
Yeah. I see. Is Rex out there? Rex wants to come on the show. Is this what I'm hearing? John,
that's what I heard.
Several people are telling me Rex wants to come on.
Rex, are you there?
Let's give him a call. I'm interested to see what he says because he's been asking to come on. He's got Mark. He's telling Mark to have him come on and everything. What's the story behind this? I think he's asleep. Look.
It's been a gentleman.
Rex.
Hello.
Rex, you're the first caller. Well, Mark was on last week, but we're just going to say you're the first caller of 2014.
Yes, I have a major... Let me mute the live stream.
Yeah, good call.
Leave it on.
John.
I can't wait to hear what he says. Last time Rex was on the show, a lot of controversy came out of this. A firestorm, if you will, came afterwards. Rex?
So, yeah, I'm here.
Okay, what's going on, man?
I'm giving blood plasma tomorrow.
Blood plasma?
Yeah. But that's not the announcement I was talking about.
I just wanted us to know that.
Yes, for the heck
Well,
of
that's
it.
a generous donation.
How much are you giving?
Do
you know where it's going to?
Some people in Europe.
You know exactly who it's going to, but some people in Europe are getting this.
Yes.
How does that make you feel that some people in Europe are going to have some of your blood going through them?
Oh,
Do you think they'll kind of
thing to do when the best part is I get paid doing it.
you get paid for blood?
Yes,
Rex, this is a great
Did
deal.
they give you a cookie? I want a cookie.
they give
Can I
you a
get cookie?
Gatorade.
A Gatorade, is that what you said?
Yes.
Do you think that the people with your blood will kind of become like you? They'll kind of have your thoughts, or maybe start taking your physical appearance? Assimilate
No,
into you? No, okay. That's not how it works?
but that's not the major announcement that I was talking about.
What is it?
Rex, we're not done with the blood yet.
Okay.
All right. How do they take the blood, Rex? Rex?
Don't know. It's probably just simple. My friend told me basically what the strategical is. They have you go to a building, you sign in, wait an hour, then go to the other building, wait an hour. It depends how many people are there. Then they'll finally take you back in, take your plasma, and then you get paid on a card.
Paid on a card.
Weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
Is it like a gift card, like a Best Buy? You can go.
No, it's like a credit debit card.
Do you have plans for the money?
Probably using part of it to help my family.
Oh, that's very nice.
Because my mom's birthday's coming up soon.
You can get her. Maybe you can get her some blood with the card. Buy some blood with the card.
Ah.
Yeah.
That's wrong.
What else is going on with the Rex? What else is happening?
I'm also getting a job.
Oh.
What about
are
the
you gonna
blood,
do?
Rex? Wait.
It's a free
I don't
job.
wanna talk
Wait.
about blood.
Let's talk about the blood. Rex.
Yeah.
What happens if they take the blood? Okay, listen. They take your blood, right? The guy handling the blood, he's an idiot. He drops it all over the place. Do you still get paid the money?
Yes.
A guaranteed payment?
Yeah, it's guaranteed. If they screw up, that's on their part.
That's their fault. That's on them.
Yes.
What happens if your blood, maybe nothing comes out? That morning you don't have blood.
Hey, but that's not an issue because I have plenty of blood.
How do you know you got this blood? It seems very confident.
Because, trust me, I'm a big guy, for one. And two, I can get blood very easily.
Really?
That's a little creepy.
When they put the needles in, I mean.
Okay. All right, well, that's going to do it for the show. I think we're out of time here, Rex.
I have an announcement.
An announcement? Rex, but you didn't tell us about the blood.
John, enough about
You
the
didn't tell
blood.
us enough about the blood, Rex.
Stop freaking out, OJ, John.
One more thing about the blood, all right? Rex, let me ask you a question, and you're going to tell me how you would handle this situation.
Sure.
You go to the blood place. You walk in. There's a guy giving blood. Another guy, not you. Another guy. His blood's coming out. It's not red. It's green, Rex. He's an alien. What do?
Just ignoring. Mind your own business.
All right, it's a great answer. Let's talk about your announcement. I'm sorry. I just had a lot of questions about the blood.
It's cool, man.
All right, I'm sorry. What do you have to tell us, Rex?
I'm getting a mission call. It's a Christian mission, but it's around my area. Where I'm going to be working for a genealogy place, where I'm going to be helping people out with genealogy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's going to be fun because that's something I'm really passionate about, is helping people out with genealogy, finding your ancestors, etc., where you come from.
How do you go about doing that? They come to the place. What do you do?
Basically, they would come to the place. This is something I'm doing for free, by the way.
Oh wow!
So I'm going to be working 2 hours a day, 4 hours a day, twice a week. So it's an 8-hour shift, and they're basically gonna have me be there, help the people out because we have computers and stuff, and other means to help with the genealogy and just help trace it back.
How do you do it though? Do you take blood, or what do you do? How do you trace it back?
Basically, you go online and there's a good. You go on the websites like Ancestry.com.
Yeah.
And you can check out where you came from by typing in your ancestor's name, like your grandparents or whatever, and you should be able to find who your great grandparents are, etc. It's a really amazing site, but it's expensive.
Okay, so you're gonna do this kind of for less money.
No, I'm doing it for free.
You're doing it for free.
Wow.
Yes.
John, do you know much about your genealogy?
A little bit.
You know-
My parents look into it a lot, but
They do.
like they will go back and find like the documents from like my great grandparents and stuff like that, like where they live, like census stuff. My grandpa's discharge papers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know,
Did you ever drink blood? Anyone? Drink
Only
blood?
my own when I bite my tongue.
You've tasted the blood.
Ugh.
Rex, ever drink blood?
no.
No. That's good. Don't do that, all right? Tomorrow when you see the blood, don't drink.
And the guy that's saying in the chat that basically Christian and Mormon are the same thing in our eyes because we believe in Christ as the Savior.
That's right.
We don't need to go any more dig.
We don't need to go deeper than that.
Yeah, because I don't want
Right.
to cause any more wars.
We don't need it, Rex. We don't need to, Rex is giving blood to people in Europe. And if he sees any aliens, he's going to report it. This is what we've come to terms with here, okay? He's not doing anything
Yeah.
wrong, and that's fine. AJ, anything else to say to Rex?
Congratulations on getting a job.
It's more like a calling, but I didn't want. But yeah, thank
Do you think you could help me out maybe with the genealogy? in the
Yeah, if you're ever in Washington, sure.
future? You never know, Rex.
You never know where he's going to pop up.
You never know. Rex, what's this picture? You fell asleep or something? What happened here? You fell?
The long story short, I was using my sister's laptop to try to install Skype, but it was being annoying. It wouldn't let me just skip over the photo. So that was the best one I can do at the time.
How did you took that yourself? It's a selfie of a passed out guy.
That's just me,
Has that ever
man.
been done before, John? A self-taken photo while you're asleep?
Basically, my sister has a freaking webcam built into this laptop, so it takes a picture automatically.
Right, so I'm going to tell you something right now. Don't take this the wrong way, okay? If you did a 24-hour stream of you just sleeping at night, I would probably have that on at night and watch. All right? You might want to think about doing that, okay? Twitch.tv/Rex Sleeps. Rex Sleeping is live streamed throughout the night. What do you think about that, Rex?
That would be okay, but
See?
since we're talking, I was thinking of doing my own on my YouTube channel. Once I get the equipment and stuff, is to do a wrestling show.
Oh, I'd come on there with you. You let me know. I'll come on and do it with you, okay?
Like, I just don't know how to upload stuff to YouTube yet, because, it's crazy with them.
I'll help you out. You ask me any question, I'll help you, Rex.
Oh,
Because
that's nice.
even if I don't know,
Rex,
yeah,
are you still there?
yes,
All right. You got to go, man.
bye.
No, hold on. Before you go, thank you for coming on. And if you need any help with the YouTube or anything, just send me a message. I'm not joking. I will help you out, okay?
Yeah, because I want to do a podcast by WrestleMania, though, because that would be cool to review it, because I think they have some good matches.
I think so, too, actually.
It looks pretty good. I'm just praying that Daniel Bryan does not lose to Triple H.
I don't think
or that's
he will.
gonna.
I think he'll win.
I hope so too.
He's from your area up in Washington, right? That's your guy.
Yes, yeah. He's from Aberdeen, which is southern Washington,
Right.
give or take.
Okay. All right, Rex, we got to go, man. Good luck tomorrow
Bye.
with the blood and everything. Mm-hmm. I'll talk to you later, buddy.
Have a good night.
All right, Rex. Bye-bye.
Uh,
He didn't really say goodbye. He just, oh.
oh.
All right, well, that's Rex.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's do it for the show tonight. We'll be back next week. We're hoping that Howard's going to be with us next week.
That'll be nice.
Yeah, pretty fun show today. You know,
Yup. We had segments, we had art, we had comments, and
a couple stories in the comments there that I never told before, which is kind of interesting since we've been doing this for like 2.5 years.
Stories
So that,
never told.
So it's good there's still stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
And that's that. So, OJ, why don't you take us out of here?
All right. You have been listening to John Rambo Presents, the show. The best in free and optional entertainment. For John, for myself, for Rex, for everyone who left a comment, for everyone who didn't leave a comment, for everyone in the chat. This has been John Rambo Presents, the show. The best in free and optional entertainment. Thank you all for coming and have a great night and or morning and or day.
Milk life.
Milk
Milk life.
Milk life.